PetesTools.com.
G'day guys, I'm Pete from Pete's Tools. I run a junk removal company, and in my spare time I have my YouTube channel, Pete's Tools. That's where you may have seen me before. Because I show you guys what I find at the dump and that sort of thing, I've had a couple of emails from you guys asking me how the hell did you get into junk removal, Pete? It's really quite simple, guys. I had bugger all skills, so I had to do what I had to do. But this is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. Because you can not only make money doing your junk removal jobs, you can make money with the perks that you find along the way. If you watch my other videos, I'll put some in the description. I'll show you what I've found, bits and pieces and all sorts of stuff. It's really good, and it's good fun as well. You've got to enjoy your work like I do. Anyway, guys, I'll give you 5 simple tips to start your own junk hauling business with little or no money, guys. As you can see, guys, I'm in the truck. I'm always in the truck, so, you know, that's where I do my videos basically most of the time. My first tip, guys, for anyone who wants to start in this sort of game is don't overthink it. You don't need the flash truck, you don't need the flash gear, you know, you don't need anything flash. I started off with a pickup truck and a hand cart that I bought at one of the discount stores. You know, you do need a hand cart, guys. Trust me, you need a hand cart. But I'll tell you something right from the start, guys. If you think you're going to go into this one day and make $1 million the next day, you're not. This is like, for me, this is a lifestyle business. I basically work the hours that I want to work. I've graduated into dumpsters now because, as you can see, I'm sitting in my dumpster truck. But I didn't start out with dumpster. You got to walk before you can run, and you got to crawl before you can walk. Even it's taken me 15 years to get my own trucks and my own dumpsters. Like I say, I started with a pickup truck, so that's really no drama. That's no hindrance. You can't say I can't start this business, Pete, because I don't have all the gear. That's absolute bollocks as far as I'm concerned. So make use of whatever gear you have, guys. If you got an old car, use that, put a trailer on it. If you got a van, or you can borrow a van off your mate or whatever, I'd start with that and start off really, really small, and you'll gradually start to pick up and pick up and pick up, and your jobs will get better and better and better, and you'll make more and more and more per job. And the second option I'd give you guys is do the easiest option that you can for yourself. Take the road of least resistance, if you understand what I'm saying. Don't try and do everything at once. Like you're going to go and do big clear outs or commercial clear outs, and then you're going to go and do great big yard clear outs, and then you're going to do this, and then you're going to do that. And all you do is just run yourself ragged, and you don't really get anything done. So choose the best and the cheapest option for you to start. And what I mean by that was I started with a single item pickup. It was called a tip taxi service. So I don't know about where you guys live, but if you live in a big city, most people these days are really, really lazy, and they don't want to take their own rubbish to the tip. And also, a lot of them don't even have access to a trailer. And if you're going to go and hire a trailer, it costs you $30, $50 for half a day to hire a trailer. You got to put gas in the car. You got to go to the dump. You got to load it. You got to unload it, and then you still got to pay the dump. So it's cheaper to pay someone like Pete to come and get your single item, like a double bed or your fridge freezer or something like that. I'll show you some of my dockets that I get for my single item stuff, and it's not bad money, you know. To pick up a double bed and mattress might be $70, pick up a fridge might be $50, and the advantage with the fridge is that you can just sell it to the recyclers, and you might get $10 for it, plus you've made the money from the job as well. So you just start like that, guys. My advice would be single item pickup, and then just like graduate into yard clearing and stuff like that, because you get a lot of perks doing yard clearing and that sort of stuff as well.
So if you look here, there's a couple of dockets from last week. Got a chest of drawers pickup for $25, and we also do a travel charge as well. That's $25, so that's $50. And then we had this one as well. You got 4 sofas plus a travel charge, so that's $170, and the tip fee for that job was only $25. So you can see you can make some money like that, guys.
Number 3, guys, and this is really, really important. Make sure you know what your dump fees are going to cost you. You've got to know your disposal fees. So I suggest you get on the phone in your local area, and then you ring around and you say, hey, what's it going to cost me to dump a fridge or a freezer or whatever, or how much is it going to cost me per ton if you've got a pickup truck and a trailer. And you've got to know these things before you start. Otherwise you're going to end up in the shit. I've done a few jobs when I first started, and I didn't quote them properly, and it just ended up costing me money. And you have to complete the jobs, otherwise your reputation goes out the window. So just make sure you know what your costs are before you start, guys. Don't just do it $50 cheaper than the next guy and think you're going to make money, because that guy was probably losing money to start off with as well. So research it properly. And even if you are a little bit dearer, guys, do a better service. Just be politer and just turn up on time and all the rest of it, and you'll get the job anyway. And then those people will talk to other people, and then you'll get more jobs and more jobs and more jobs. You'll be surprised. You know, you go and pick up a bed here and a fridge there and a stove there and a couch there. You know, they talk to their neighbour talks to their neighbour, and hey, I've just bought a new washing machine, I need the old one gone. You know how it is. And also go to your local recycling centres, guys. Find out what you can dump there for free, what you can drop off for free, what you have to pay for. Because like I say, all the whiteware and that sort of stuff here in New Zealand anyway, you can either dump it for free after hours, or you can actually get paid for it if you want to line up and get a few bucks for it. So remember that, guys. Make sure you know your costings first. Number 4, guys, make sure you get some sort of insurance. You need some sort of indemnity insurance, because especially if you're doing single item pickup, chances are you're going to go into people's houses. You knock over a vase worth $10,000 and you're in the poo up to here, you know what I mean? And that insurance doesn't cost very much at all. The chances of you knocking over something are very, very little. But then again, if you haven't got the insurance, you know that Murphy's Law, that Murphy guy, it'll come around and boot you in the bum. And just because you haven't got insurance, you're going to have a whole run of bad luck. Even if it's just sole trader insurance, just something that covers your bum, guys. And number 5, guys, this is probably one of the most important ones out there. Make sure you do your costing properly. I don't mean with your dump fees, because you should have already figured that out. But make sure you do your costings. Like if you're doing a single item pickup and you're picking up a bed and you're picking it up on the ground floor and they're going to put it outside for you, it only takes you 10 seconds basically to pick it up and throw it in the back of your wagon, or throw it in the back of your pickup, or throw it in the back of the trailer. That's no drama at all. But you could have the very same job and it's in a tower block and it's on the 5th floor and they haven't got a lift and you've got to lug it all the way down. You're going to have a second person to help you. You can't price them out both at the same price, because you're going to end up losing money. I've been there and done that as well, because one job, picking up a fridge here or picking up a bed there, is not the same as picking up a bed somewhere else, because there's 2 totally different situations. So make sure when you're on the phone, ask all the particulars. Do you live in a high rise? Do you live in a low rise? Are you going to put the item outside for me? Do I have to come in and pick it up? If it's a bed, do I have to disassemble it? You know, all that sort of stuff, because that goes into your pricing, guys. And it's very, very important, because like I say, every job is different, even though it may sound the same. So guys, that was my 5 tips for what it's worth. I've been doing it a long time. I wouldn't go back. It's an awesome job, especially, you know, you can get semi-retired and you can still keep on doing it. Or if you're just starting out on your road to success, you know, you can start doing this and do other things on the side, and you'll find that it'll grow and grow and grow. You just need a little bit of advertising and other bits and pieces, but you'll get it going, eh? And once you get it going, the money is pretty good and the perks are also pretty good. Anyway guys, I can't stay here waffling all day. The bloody phone's starting to ring again, so I better go and drop this dumpster off. See you later, guys. So guys, thanks for watching. That's what I'd do anyway if I was starting all over again with the junk removal business. Like I say, it's a pretty good thing to get into, guys. You can start with virtually no money or no money. Just use what you got available on hand. Like I said, if you got a car or you got a trailer or you got a van or something, or you can borrow one from your mate, just start off with that. Don't go spending heaps and heaps of money, because you're going to have to grow this thing piece by piece anyway. And if I was you, I'd start with a single item pickup. It's the cheapest to get into and it's the easiest to get into. Anyway guys, same as usual, like my videos, subscribe. You can come say good day to me at petestools.com. Remember to check the links below and I'll put what I find in my dumpsters this week. And all sorts of other cool videos for you to have a look at.
And don't forget guys, like and subscribe to Pete's Tools. Yeah! petestools.com